Breaking news. So I really look at the I Love It challenge, though, and I'm just so proud of every bit of it. We, you know, we went through a whole roller coaster of the human experience, and I'm very proud. I mean, honestly, the way that I get into a character is through their style. So it was more about who Lily is that was so fascinating to me, is that she is a walking, talking contradiction, yet it's perfectly harmonious for her. Marvel fans were left stunned when news broke that the studio had taken the extraordinary step of filing a lawsuit against Blake Lively, known for avoiding public confrontations, especially with high-profile figures. Marvel's legal actions signaled a major shift. Speculation ran wild, with insiders whispering that the lawsuit stemmed from Blake's alleged misuse of confidential Deadpool material, potentially leaking classified details to manipulate public perception amid her own escalating controversies. The situation was almost surreal. Could Blake, once adored for her polished all-American image, have entangled herself so deeply in Marvel's protected secrets that the studio had no choice but to intervene? For months, rumors had swirled about rising tensions behind the scenes, initially focused on Blake's involvement in a film directed by Justin Baldoni. At first, the collaboration seemed promising. Blake's star power paired with Justin's reputation for heartfelt storytelling. But tension quickly surfaced. Blake reportedly took issue with Justin's deep involvement. He wasn't just directing, but had also co-written the script and planned to star in the film. Said insiders claimed she felt overshadowed and that her creative input was being sidelined. But then Justin's team hit back with receipts. A trove of text messages contradicted Blake's claims, instead revealing her invoking her own powerful allies, including her husband, Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds. To pressure decisions in her favor, mentions of dragons and urgent calls to media contacts painted a different picture, one where Blake appeared to be the one orchestrating public perception. Even then, the scandal might have remained a private Hollywood feud, but the moment Marvel's name entered the mix, everything escalated. Deadpool had become one of the studio's biggest successes, with Ryan Reynolds at the helm as its irreplaceable, wisecracking star. Marvel had built a gold mine around his comedic persona, making him one of their most valuable assets. Yet, as Blake's battle with Justin unraveled, rumors emerged that Ryan's resources and possibly Marvel's classified Deadpool content had been dragged into the chaos. The idea that Blake might have leaked studio secrets to shift the narrative in her favor seemed unthinkable, yet Marvel's legal team reportedly found concerning evidence. Quietly, the studio launched a deep dive, investigating whether its top-secret intellectual property had been compromised, and if so, to what extent. What turned speculation into a legal firestorm was Marvel's decision to take formal action. In a carefully worded statement, the studio alleged that proprietary information tied to a major franchise had been misused. Though they didn't name Blake outright, insiders quickly confirmed she was at the center of the accusations. Behind closed doors, Marvel executives reportedly believed she had intentionally leaked, or at least threatened to leak, Deadpool's secrets to deflect from her professional controversies. Blake's camp fired back, strongly denying any wrongdoing. They insisted she never had access to Deadpool's secrets and accused Marvel of using her as a scapegoat for leaks that may have come from elsewhere. But their defiant stance clashed with the unfiltered messages from her feud with Justin Baldoni. Messages that revealed her willingness to wield influence when necessary. That raised a bigger question. If she had used behind-the-scenes leverage before, could she have done it again on an even grander scale? Meanwhile, Ryan, known for his quick wit and online humor, went silent. Some believed he was crafting a legal response, while others suspected he was torn between standing by his wife and preserving his relationship with Marvel. His dilemma grew more complicated with each passing day, as neither side offered clarity on his private stance. For Justin, who had unwittingly set off this firestorm by defending his own reputation, the ordeal became a massive distraction. While he maintained that his only goal was to clear up misconceptions about his directing, he acknowledged in interviews that if Deadpool's secrets were truly weaponized, the situation was more serious than he initially thought, however. Rather than fueling the growing legal chaos, he kept his focus on completing his film, distancing himself from the escalating storm. Marvel's lawsuit cited breaches of confidentiality, potential financial harm, and possible contract violations. While the exact damages weren't disclosed, analysts speculated it could involve monetary compensation and an injunction preventing further leaks. The looming threat of depositions raised the stakes. Lawyers could demand Blake and Ryan's phone records, emails, and texts to determine if Marvel's classified Deadpool details were deliberately used as leverage. Given how personal the dispute had become, the likelihood of private conversations coming to light seemed almost inevitable. Fans split into factions. Some doubted Blake would sabotage the franchise that had revived Ryan's career and cemented him as a top-tier star. Others pointed to her strategic approach in past conflicts, arguing that controlling the media narrative may have mattered more than unintended collateral damage. This group also pointed to Blake's attorney's sudden departure, citing irreconcilable differences as a red flag. The debate intensified when vague speculation, entertainment sites claimed to have received inside scoops about Deadpool cameos or script changes leaked during the peak of Blake's PR crisis.